putting him to work already. Yes. Recording, okay.
Alright, so this is... For some reason, there's no fucking chapter 1, but there's chapter 2. So we're starting from chapter 2 of Bandit X Stormcloud. I swished my spoon through my cereal, the corn puffs getting more and more soggy by the minute, the milk turning into its creamy white. I couldn't stop thinking about how romantic Bandit was last night. I remember when I first met him. It was in 7th grade and I was late for class. I went to a private school before I went to a public school. I had to run down the hall and around the corner to get to English. I ran so fast I didn't watch where I was going and I tripped over somebody's tail. I was so embarrassed, so I messily took all my books and he tried to help. I never talked to a boy, so I didn't know if he would be mad. Thank goodness I ran into a nice guy. Just a nice guy. He helped me pick up my stuff, then at one moment we went for the same book and touched pause. Oh god, that fucking generic shit. Oh, we touched hands! And fucking... Oh my god. I can't fucking do this. Okay. We both looked up into each other's eyes, me into his grey eyes and him into my red eyes. I blushed and smiled awkwardly, showing my braces. I closed my mouth to prevent him from laughing, but instead he blushed too. We stood up and he handed me my books. Thanks, and sorry for tripping over your tail. I felt so bad. Oh, don't worry. Sorry for making you late. You can blame me if you want. I don't mind. Now I really felt bad. I would never blame someone else for my tardiness. I would only blame myself. Now bye! I ran off. All of a sudden, I noticed a piece of paper sticking out, so I pulled it out. It said, "Meet me at the diner today for lunch. Don't come if you don't want to." It also had his number on it. I giggled to myself and ran down the hall. During lunch, I was busy. That was the first time I met Bandit. I heard someone call from downstairs. It was Bandit. I walked over to him and he kissed me on the forehead. "How are you? Had any breakfast yet?" he asked me. "Yep, just some cereal. And just tired. How about you?" He walked forward and sighed. "Ashley's coming over at 11, and you know what that means." I sighed too. It was only an hour before she would be here. All of a sudden, Chris burst through the door, holding a note in her hand. "Yes, that is correct. I'm so happy I finally get to see Black Thunder. Ah, I can't wait. We just talked on the internet, but now he said he is coming to live here." Chris made a high-pitched squeal. She ran upstairs and yelled, "I'm picking out my best clothes, so don't bother me," and she slammed the door. Bandit looked at me, and I looked back at him. "I'm gonna go get washed up. Be right back." He kissed me and walked upstairs. "Stormcloud, get up here right now!" I heard Chris yell from upstairs. "Coming!" I yelled back. I saw her throwing dresses and skirts out of the room. Poor Nina, if she came back to find Chris ripping clothes from her closet. "Ah, I can't find anything to wear. I want to look good for him." "Stormcloud, help me!" I fucking saw him Black Thunder. I can't fucking read when I see shit like that. Holy fuck. Oh god. Okay, where the fuck was I? She shook me around. She began and was freaking out. "Okay, Chris, calm down. I'll help you. Now what style do you want?" I asked. "I want to look like I cared, but didn't try too hard. Also, a bit of pop rock glam, you know." I know Chris just wanted to look nice, but her request was pretty easy. I sifted through the pile Chris made, and I pulled out a green tank top with a black tank top with glittery pink and gray words saying "sweet," and a pair of skinny jeans with holes in it. Holy fuck! This fucking, like, emo-ass fucking stupid shit. Hey, why the fuck you change your name to Black? Asshole! Hold on. Oh god. Is this good? I turned to her. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! Thank you so much! She ran behind the dressing board. She came back out and danced around in it and squealed again. The doorbell rang and Chris rushed down to the door and flung it open. Black Thunder! She hugged the black and white tomcat. He had blackish fur with a white muzzle. I don't want to fucking read this next fucking sentence. I do not want to read the next fucking sentence that goes after this. Okay.
An actual god said red nigga.
He had emo-like hair and spike bracelets on his paws. Bright green headphones were around his neck. He hugged and lifted Chris up off her feet. She giggled until he put her down. Hey babe, it's so nice to finally see you in person, and you're even more beautiful than when we talked on webcam, and I love what you're wearing, he said. And you're even more handsome than that picture you sent me. He grabbed her again and kissed her while holding her. He turned and looked at me. Oh, is this your roommate? Nice to meet you. Chris must have told you about me. I'm Black Thunder. He smiled at me. He seemed really nice. Then Bandit came downstairs and saw Black Thunder. Oh, hi. You're Black Thunder, right? Chris told us you were coming today. I'm Bandit, Stormcloud's boyfriend, he said defensively. Hey, nice to meet you, he replied. Chris walked holding Black Thunder's paw to show him around the sorority. Why the fuck are they in a sorority? What? Black Thunder's the name of his dick. Get ready for that fucking Black Thunder, you know what I'm saying? My boys. Hey, Bandit, I'm gonna go get washed up too. He hugged me, and I went upstairs into the shower. I was brushing my teeth, and my towel still wrapped around my body, and I stared into the mirror. I sighed before I began to put my clothes on. Afterwards, I went downstairs in my jeans and blue sweater. The doorbell rang again, and I went to see who it was. Ashley was standing there chewing her gum. I opened the door for her, and she stormed in. Where's Bandit? She asked. Oh, he's upstairs. I can go get... She cut me off. No, that's okay. I can go get him myself. She walked upstairs, popping the bubble she blew. She came back down with Bandit, and he winked at me while Ashley didn't give a second look. Well, me and Bandit are going out to the mall, so we'll be back. She grabbed her purse. Then grabbed the purse she'd put down on the table, and Bandit followed her. Hey, Ash, can I talk to you outside? Sure. Bandit never wanted to talk to Ashley, so when they went outside, I put my ear to the door. Ash, why do you hate Stormcloud? Why do you think I hate her? She said sassily. Because you always give her dirty looks and drag me away from her. It's like you don't want her to be my girlfriend. Well, it's only because she's gonna hurt you, and I just know it. She just wants you to buy her stuff, so then she has everything she wants, and then she'll just dump you. Their voices became a yell. How would you know? You never talk to her. You never pay attention to her. How would you know what she's planning? You won't let me live my life. How can I expect to have fun in my life if you won't even let me have a girlfriend? Yeah, well, I'm just trying to protect you. What if that's what she's thinking? One day she could go up to you and say, oh, sorry, it's just not working out. And you would have never seen it coming. It would have wrecked your life. I don't talk to her because she might twist my words and make you mad at me. The only one who's wrecking my life is you. You know what? Just go. Bandit walked towards the door and I moved back. Bandit, you aren't. She got cut off. No, just go. He opened the door and slammed it once he got inside. He then rushed over to the couch and sat down. I followed slowly after him. I swear, in a way, I'm kind of glad she won't be here. Did you hear everything? I gave a nervous look. Would he be mad if I said I eavesdropped? Yeah, I kind of heard. Okay, good. If someone gets mad, you can tell them what you heard, because if I said it, nobody would believe me. He put his head back on the couch and sighed. I sat down next to him. Stormcloud, can I ask you something? Sure, whatever it is. Would you go out with me just 'cause I'd buy you stuff? No, I love you and I wouldn't care less about little gifts. All I want is to be with you. I hugged him. I could see him blushing. He hugged me back, pushing back the hair on my shoulders. He put his paw on my face. Then it was my turn to blush. He kissed me so gently that his lips only brushed mine. He put his other hand on the outside of my thigh. My face turned bright red. I put my hands around to his back. He moved his hands all the way down to my waist, and I released from the kiss. He smiled and scratched the back of his head and laughed. I smiled back and giggled. You know just how to cheer me up. I blushed. Oh, Stormcloud and Bandit! Chris yelled from upstairs. Ah, Chris, get back here! Eep! She took off upstairs while Bandit ran after her. The end. Eep. Bandit.
Identify as Black Thunder now.
Do you want to fucking see what he looked like?
Yes.
He had like many
That was terrible.
My friend couldn't make up her fucking mind about what she wanted him to look like, so he always had like different looks. It was really weird and kind of annoying. But here, I'll pick the one that was in the story. Hold on.